We'll play a little bit more of Hogwarts, and I guess we'll get started if I got it set up right. Well, let's see what we got going. Yeah, I'm picking up where I left off last time. I've only fooled with the outfit and stuff, so I use.
Our neighbour at home knows someone who's related to the inventor of Skelegro.
My house broom.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Parents keep promising me something to make up for the fact that they spoil my sister Rosie.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I'd love to have a house.
My aunt says I should get...
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
My uncle knows Kagara.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
To be honest, anything I could get from Dial.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
to count your hogs. Ooh, been caught unawares. Stay valiant.
Revelio.
Do not dally, young friends. Fortune waits not for the slothful.
Revelio.
No, I forgot where I was gonna go. Could totally get lost exploring this.
Protego. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
No.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well,
Nope.
it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Already outside, yeah. And fix the resolution.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, splendid! Not to worry.
Dang.
Excellent control there. That's it!
Well, 2 out of 3.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. There we go.
Here.
Yikes.
This side. Yes! Accio!
Very good.
Let us see this.
I need to get a 50 at least.
Phew.
Come on.
Brilliant.
Who's laughing? I turned you into a toad.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Show off.
There we go.
Ooh.
Excellent control there.
Here we go! Yes!
Nice. Ew.
Quite impressive. Let us see this. Phew.
Gotta be kidding me. Stop. Wow. Wow.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Oh well. Oh well.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Yeah, let me fix something. Or not.
Of course, you can.
Wait a minute. Let me go. I'm gonna. There we go. I guess I'll leave it on that. Of course it is. There's that. Yeah, I got this from, I think, no, which one? Yeah, that one's the one I got from Twitch. I think this one's from Twitch, I remember. Yeah, I did some, logging in and stuff. Let's see here. What? And there's something that I miss. Oh. Claim it. Not yet. Not yet.
On humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know it won't work.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
It's over here. Anything good over here?
Revelio.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
It's up here. Can I sneak up? No.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I'm not really familiar with the controller. I don't like that. No.
Revelio.
Oh, it must be on top.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 17...
Aww.
The Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
Another one
lies.
here. Pretty.
Revelio.
So I guess, hey, here we go. Nice. Wonder, reveal. 3, that'd be 2. 3. What do I have to do?
Revelio.
No, it'd be 2 there, because 2 plus 3 is 5. But the unicorn is the unicorn. Oh, okay. Okay, let me see. I don't know what the unicorn would be. No, that's not it. Okay, I was right about that one. I was just going until it opened.
Revelio.
Oh yes, I can't get into that one.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh. Yeah. Man, you look so stoned. I'm okay.
Oh, I've been turned around on the grand staircase one too many times.
Revelio.
I like your pajamas.
The portraits in the castle don't always have something interesting to say.
I know I need to go to the other class, but I probably shouldn't be going this way.
Here then, eh? Ah!
Now look what you did. How can I get rid of it? Guess you're on your own.
Revelio.
Alright, I guess I better go to that other class.
Do you think anyone has found
What do you mean you won't be coming home for the holidays? Darling Aunt Philomena has come on!
Why this always frown? They should burn the castle down.
Revelio.
keeping well, I hope?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Alright, let's go to this one.
Stupefy!
Stupefy.
Is that all you've got? Yeah. Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Actually did that one right. First try.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
I don't see it.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Wait, what was Protego? Protego.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
How do...
Levioso! How's the view?
You're good. Super.
How perceptive. Thank you. Good form.
I know.
Levioso. Protego.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Cast Levioso to throw your opponent off guard.
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. What are you doing up there?
Protego.
That had to hurt.
Stupid.
I do enjoy lively duel. Only all the students with this adept. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way.
Always thought Levioso was for first years.
Revelio.
Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep
Rebellion.
things friendly.
Where are your school robes?
Oh, those are cool.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio.
I almost bought an owl in Diagon Alley. Went with a cat instead. Odd-coloured eye, and it quite appealed to me.
Once, my sister sent me a howler simply because I brought one of her scarves to school with me.
What, nothing to say? Huh.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
I can't reach you, cat.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Which one should I pick? I don't know which one I should pick.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it.
Sebastian.
Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, that's fine. You're in your night clothes. I'll be on my way.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Revelio.
Yeah. Nope. Okay, this is gonna be a little harder than I thought. Yeah, let's see here.
Revelio.
Where's the other one at? Is it up here?
All I can say is you can find my notebook.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Has to be wrapped for that one because going by what's 11 and that was 3, And it'd be 14, and it would be 7. So it would be the gecko looking one there. For the other one, seer, okay. 6. B1 would be that one right there. And where is it?
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Let's go over here.
Do you think it's possible to spend time with
Okay. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong.
If someone says you have eyes like a lemon,
Wait a minute, let me redo this. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16, and that would be 1.
Got called on to read out loud.
But I don't see that one right there, up there. I see it right here. Never mind, scratch everything.
I can't believe that.
How much longer do you think Black will be?
Professor Black was terrible before.
It's really stupid.
The icing on the cauldron
I
cake,
had to do
if you ask me.
trial and error, I
Why would
guess. I'm stuck on that one.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously.
Maybe it's that one.
I wish the headmaster would retire.
I've no doubt that Black will
Revelio.
goodness, aren't we in a casual?
Screw it, I'll come back later. Screw it. Come on, door.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Potato! Lumos. Got it.
Well. Why didn't I think of that before?
Never a dull moment when I go home from holiday. Last year, my mother swore she heard about me.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
I don't think it's that one.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
Pero.
Okay, that's
Accio.
not that either.
Leviosa.
That one.
Going to harvest some knotgrass.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos.
That is not appropriate attire.
Revelio.
I did tell you not to put too much dragon oil on your street snaps.
So if that one is 3 up there, and that's 11, that's 14, right? And 14. This is pissing me off. And be one, but it's like a walrus or something. What's it look like? It's got that one, but we don't have that one. This one has that one. And it can't be that. Let me try this at 18, 19, 20. It would be... Was that? Let me see here. It'd be 7. It still gives me the gecko looking thing. 18, 19, 20, 21. To 1, 2, 2. That wouldn't be right. Shit.
Defense against the dark arts.
It's so much better with
Trying not to cheat here. But let's see, if that was a 3. That is a 3 because it's 3rd up here. That would be a 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 would be 7. That. Maybe this is an 8. No. It would still be 7. Still that right there. Let's see here. 6. It's 10. That would be 16 and 1. Wow, let me see.
I wonder if you learn different things about
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose Young.
I'm going to have my own telescope.
Speaking of astronomy, I'm surprised not.
Still not. That's not right either. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's 4. 14, 15, 16, 17. No, never mind. It's not right either.
Sharp was in a mood the other day.
Oops. This one's got me
Goodness,
stumped.
aren't we in a casual mood?
The 8, maybe? Yeah, it's not clear on that one. Okay, I got it. Finally. Took me forever to figure that one out. And I did not cheat. I used my brain to cipher 1 knot, 2 knot. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's go. Open sesame. Alright, I need to go to, I guess, here.
I can't believe Black is gone.
I think I will get my reference.
Revelio.
Of course. Can't unlock it yet. Hogwarts. Just...
Revelio.
he's not gonna move.
Do you ever wish you could,
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Now you're in a talkative mood. Alright, let's
Well,
see what...
fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
She is out like a light. Kitty, you sleeping? Yep, she's sleeping. Which I need to do soon myself. I've been going for an hour. And
I was glad
18.
Professor Weasley asked me to
Wait a
join you
minute.
today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Oh, okay, Harry. That's funny. Let's do those.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Griffin. Whatever they call them,
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Get me some
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
All of my relatives work at the ministry.
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Look at the pretty kitty. Can pet cats, 10 out of 10.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Demi
She's
guys.
to the
Ugly and
wind.
airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Mr. Moon is quite the character.
That's him.
My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
So much to explore on here.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Yeah. Where's... I'm gonna get my wand first.
Merlin, blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
I'll take that one off.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
You are.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
You sure?
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new one's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Okay, I need to go to this one. No, what's in here? Nothing. I want a broom.
An inquiring mind.
Get over here.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Well, since these only two are the only two I can get.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Everything's in the red. No can go. I can get these. No, I can't. It's selling. I don't want to sell anything right now. Awesome. But I wonder what's up here.
Revelio.
Where'd it go? There we go. Almost.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Don't mind me just snooping around. Seeing what's going on. I forgot how to...
Reparo. Levioso.
Ain't it?
Accio.
That ain't it either. What was it? I forgot. Maybe I haven't gotten that far to open him.
Revelio. Revelio.
Only a hairy-hearted sod.
Hogsmeade's gone to the duck box. You look me in the eye and tell me you don't see it too.
Revelio.
I'm surprised if there's an honest business left in Hogsmeade. Who else is going to stand up for us,
Only
eh?
Gaunt was the sort who'd flay her own mother.
More powerful than the Dark Arts?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You've already said that.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Ah, good.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Alright, I think I got one more shop to go to.
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
Oh, it's that thing right there. How can I...
Revelio.
Oh, it said don't push and I pushed it.
Revelio.
Oh, figures.
Revelio.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Shit.
Levioso!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Levioso.
Levioso! Confringo! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done!
Levioso.
Confringo! Confringo! Look out!
Levioso.
Levioso!
Revelio. Levioso. Levioso.
Confringo! That's right, lumbering clouds!
He's faltering.
A few more hits to do the job! Levioso! Confringo!
How do I heal?
Levioso.
Ooh, I got popped the achievement.
Goodness! A
Steam
second
achievement.
troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Like a cat, he just lays there and watches.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Aww.
Reparo. Ah, good as new. One last thing for Officer Singapore. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio. Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined.
Revelio.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's
Welcome.
my first time here.
Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Ooh, boy, that was a little eventful. Getting a troll. Let's see here what we got. Professor Fig, come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket. We found it. I can't pronounce that word, Gringotts. Alright. Well, I think...
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
I think I'm gonna take a little break and go eat and probably take a nap. I'm gonna save it first. Wait a minute. I'm gonna change it back to this one because it's a lot more offense and defense. I gotta get those up a whole lot more than that. This one's 8, but I won't. Let's see here. I'll put this. I don't see it. Shoot, I like the one I had on before, but it won't let me. I like those, but how can I? I'm gonna go ahead and destroy this one. Wait a minute, I could have sewed that. Dang it! Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Oh. A hat. It's 9, but... Can I get it? Yeah, there it is. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Let me see here. So I got... Yeah. I wonder if I can change this. Let me do this one. I want this. I guess not. Let's do the lavender. Maybe I can. No. That's the one. Alright. Let me see here. Which one would look good with it? Perfect. Fashionable sense right there. I got none. Yeah, that's an armored. That took down an armored troll, man. That was eventful, but I need to figure out how to take the potion. And I got to track this one. To be continued. I'm gonna save the game and then I'm gonna take a break. And I'll be back later tonight with more. As I'm gonna try to stream this more because it's a really great game and very recommended. And I'm going to go take a nap, no, eat, watch a little TV, and then pass out. Anyway, thank you for watching this far if you watched. And if you watch later, thank you and have a good night. I'll see y'all in the next one. If I remember to stream, that is. Good night.